Shine Divine, my friends, and welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you encouraging and inspiring messages from the divine. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's get started and see what message Spirit has for us today. This morning I was feeling just really antsy and like I didn't want to do my normal morning routine. And so I've been feeling kind of out of sorts. And I was like, you know what? The message that comes through today, this is my message. So let's see. Obviously, it's for all of us. Anyone who comes across this video, it's for all of us. But I feel especially like I need this message. Transformation with a caterpillar becoming a butterfly soon, I'm sure. Integration. Okay, so we've got 22, number 22, and then we have number 33 with integration. I love it. So once we transform, we're going to start to integrate all the things that we've learned, bringing everything together. And movement into balance with a number 1, starting something new. This feels really magical with the 22, the 33, and the number 1. Going from a transformation to integrating what it is we've learned, how we've grown, what we've been through, and moving into a moment of balance and finding our strength in that moment. So this is a message especially for those of you that kind of feel like you are in a bit of a rut, you feel stuck, you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over and over. Spirit is here letting you know there is a transformation taking place, and right now you might just be in the space of the chrysalis. You are stuck inside and being turned to mush or whatever it is that happens to caterpillars inside that chrysalis before it emerges, before it transforms into that beautiful butterfly. And before you know it, we're going to be in the time of integration, of taking everything that we've learned and integrating that into our day-to-day life. Things are changing, things are happening. There's going to be movement, moving us into a time of balance. We're definitely on an upward trajectory right now. Just getting higher and higher and higher, elevating into this next place. But it's important too, the time in between is also very important. The time within this chrysalis is also important. There's so much value in that. And it feels like there's a lesson there of learning to appreciate that time between. Because if you don't take the time to appreciate, to really learn, then once you get to the integration part, that's a lot harder. Because you don't have the experience to then move into integrating. Interesting. Let's pull some more cards. Let's go a little deeper. What further message do you have for us today, Spirit? Woo. What further message do you have for us today? Start with these. So we've got 3 of Autumn. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. So coming out underneath this transformation it's a message about following your passion, doing what you can to improve your career, working hard, this transformation leading to some type of success, finding your passion, following your passion, working hard at that. King of Spring, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. So then once you're through that transformation and you're in that integration period, with everything that you've learned, everything that you've been building up into, you move into the King of Spring. You move into this financial windfall, whatever that may look like for you, but you are now a leader. Because you've taken the time to appreciate the time between. That time between is so important to really dive deep and analyze what it is that you are meant to be learning in that moment so that you can integrate it into that next part of your journey, so that you can become that leader. But it pays off. That financial windfall, it pays off. 3 of Summer, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or birth. Friends you cherish. And then that brings us to that starting new point, that brand new chapter of your journey, movement into balance, something worth celebrating, a time of coming together. I love this 3 of Summer card with the 3, the fairies, and they're dancing in the water, and I just love it so much. But it feels like it follows a very logical path. Right now we're in the transformation period. We're working on accepting we're at where we're at. We're working through that transformation. We're learning as much as we can. We're looking to identify the positives of where we're at, what we can gather from this so that we can carry it into the integration period. And using what we've learned to become this King of Spring energy. Be that leader. Which moves us over into that movement into balance, that 3 of Summer, news worth celebrating. I really love how this is building upon each other. There is a path, and you are on the journey. You are doing the thing. So let's pull some cards and go a little deeper. What other message do you have for us today, Spirit? What else do you want us to know today? I just feel like this message is especially for those needing a little extra confirmation, and that's okay. It's okay to need a little extra confirmation about where you're at on your path. And I just feel the 22, the 33, starting over with the 1. You're not starting over back where you were prior to the transformation. You're starting over into something brand new. And that is really exciting because you've been through the transformation, you're working on the integration, and then you get to move into the balance of something brand new. But you're on the right path. And it's gonna work out. Have faith in yourself. You are capable of doing it. Woo! Sorry if that affected the sound in any way. All right, we've got 7 of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Through this transformation, if you're feeling like things are going too slow, it's because you're in this time of transformation. It's taking a little bit more time in that chrysalis, space. Have patience. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but it will be worth it, because what you're heading towards is an incredible integration, stepping into a king energy, becoming a leader. Six of Winter, positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. Yeah, see, that's moving over from the transformation into the integration. You're on a journey. Positive changes are on the way. Just hold steady, keep going, have patience. If you're moving a little bit slower than you'd like to be, it's okay. It's okay. Four of Winter, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or a vacation. And this coming out under the movement into balance, this like new chapter, it really feels like there's going to be a time of like finally being able to breathe a little bit easier. Finally being able to rest a little bit easier. Once you're through this transformation, you've worked on the integration, you're standing in that king power, that leadership energy, positive changes are on the way, and then you're able to move into this balance, this time of balance, and setting aside your worries, because you are now feeling into that more powerful place within you. You've done all this hard work, and now you're going to be able to set your concerns aside. It's not that you'll never have concerns, it's that now you'll be able to recognize them for what they are and set them aside. It's okay, I don't need to worry about that right now. And let's take a look and see what message the unicorns have for us. Whoa! This first one out is forgive. It's time to let go of anger or blame. For some of us in this chrysalis time of our journey, part of the reason it's going so slow is we have an opportunity to forgive, to let go, either an actual person that has done us wrong in some way, forgive ourselves, or just forgive the way that things have been going. Maybe you've been really hard on yourself for how slow the process has been. Clearly it's something that you're doing, right? You're trying to blame yourself. You've been really hard on yourself. Maybe Spirit's asking you right now to forgive some of that. And because now you can recognize that the reason it's going so slow right now is because you are working on this transformation. This transformation is taking place. It's a slower process, but it's because it's leading you into something much more powerful than where you have been before. There's also a lot of green in these three cards right here. So that's also a message for those of you that connect with colors. Maybe wear some green, spend time out in nature. Eat some green foods, maybe do a meditation that has to do with the color green. That will help along with this transformation as well. And then we have happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. This integration, stepping into this powerful leadership, the positive changes, you'll be feeling happier, you'll be having happier thoughts because you will have been through this difficult, slow process where you're just like, am I ever going to get out of this? And the answer is yes, you do get out of it and you come into something more positive, you're feeling better, you have happier thoughts, and that financial windfall, there's some amount of abundance that's coming through in this integration. And what is the final message today? So we're working on Yep. Becoming a healer of light. I love it. Stepping into this new movement into balance, that's going to bring about incredible healing. Stepping into the light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. You have the power to help and heal others. This is what it's culminating to. Being a healer of the light. You're a light healer. And that is coming through so strongly. That's what all of this is leading to. For some of you, this is such a confirmation because you're feeling this. You're like, you can see your higher self. You can see your future self so clearly. And this is what you're seeing. But you're feeling stuck in this transformation period. And you're just like, I can see this, but I still feel like I'm stuck here. And Spirit is like, you're not necessarily stuck here. It's that there's still a transformation that's happening. And that's a good thing. The time between is so valuable. The time between is where you gain so much knowledge, so much wisdom, and before you know it, you will step into a time of integration where you're able to integrate everything that you've been learning. You step into that powerful leadership energy, that powerful space within you. You're feeling happier. You're thinking happier. You're experiencing that abundance. And before you know it, the next part of that journey is on its way where you're finally able to fully see and experience and integrate and apply that healer of light. That's you. Wow. That's just, it's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for this message today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you guys for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine.